honored to be part of this Zoom call where we are celebrating the big launch of K Beauty. I know that many of you guys have been waiting for this moment, and today is the day that you finally
Beauty.
get to purchase this amazing product. As you're joining this call, as I mentioned at the beginning of the call, please be sure to mute your microphones. And as part of this big launch, you guys, we have two incredible guest speakers that will be joining us today. The first one is Dr.
No.
Joseph Allgeier. And let me tell you guys a little bit about this guest because he is a professional dermatologist that we found to be very important to have on this call just because we are talking about skincare products. So we wanted to get the perspective of a professional. So Dr. Joseph Allgeier, he graduated from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine in 1994 and completed a family medicine residency program at Florida Hospital. He is a board certified in family medicine and has been in practice for over 25 years. Dr. Allgeier has extensive experience in academic medicine and was the director of medical education at Florida Hospital for 10 years, instructing medical students, residents, and faculty members. He has won several state and national awards in medical education. Dr. Allgeier completed additional fellowship training in medical and cosmetic cosmetic dermatology in 2012 with the Iowa Dermatology Clinic and has then practiced at his own clinic, Ocotillo Dermatology in South Chandler, Arizona. We are so excited and blessed to be able to have this doctor with us, Dr. Joe. But other than Dr. Joe, we also have the amazing, the wonderful, the beautiful Jenny Thompson that will be joining us today. And for those of you that don't know Jenny, she is our in-house explorer of K beauty. What does that mean? Well, it means that Jenny has been 110% involved in the launch of K beauty. She's been making sure to test the products, she's been sharing recommendations, and just making sure that we bring the best quality when it comes to skincare. So without further said, Jenny Thompson, take it over.
I better unmute my screen. Thanks so much, Teresa. I'm so honored to be a part of this. And I'm telling you guys, we're here. We're finally here. Products are in warehouse. They are ready to come to your house. And I am so excited to be able to share what I have learned about K Beauty, which is, it means Korean beauty, Korean skincare. What I love so much about K Beauty is, let me put it this way, the Western philosophy of beauty and skincare is treat the problem. Treat the problem and, fix everything, fix. The beautiful thing about K Beauty is it is essential for all people. It is affordable for all people. It's like bread and eggs. Everybody needs to have K Beauty. In Korea, it is very accessible for everyone. What they focus on is protecting the skin barrier and nourishing the skin. And those two things are the basics of what we want for our skin. And every single product that we bring to the table is going to be that. Now, what I love about Shopee is that we will bring the best of the best of K beauty to the world. So you don't have to go to Korea or even online websites. We may offer something that you can find online, but we're going to offer it at a better price and pay commission on it. Can you imagine being able to make a commission on K Beauty? This is our future. Now we're starting with just two, but we can add quickly, and that's our intention, is to do this, roll out more and more and more, and I can't wait to share more. I wish so badly I could share a before and after picture. You're seeing the after right now. I am 57 this year. I have 7 grandchildren. My oldest child is 35. And I will tell you, for me personally, my skin in using these products has improved so much. The texture of it, my fine lines are going away. The I have more color to my skin. I mean, it's really amazing at how much of a difference it is making just with my skin. So I love sharing this. I am so excited. Now, these two products are the things that we're starting with the first one. I had the opportunity to, in fact, myself and Dr. Joe had the opportunity to sit down with the owner of this company, the formulator of this company, and he shared with us through a translator his story, which was he was in the fashion industry in Korea, and I believe this was about 25 years ago. I'm gonna have to confirm that, but he had really terrible acne, and it was so embarrassing for him. And he kept being introduced to different products for skin, and he just said, "Man, I can do this myself." And he set out a mission to create the best skincare that he could create, and he's done a beautiful job. So we're really excited to be able to bring these two products first. Now, as I said, we'll be rolling out more and more, but this is where we start. And so I'm excited for you to have it in your home and start using this, men and women. Men, let me tell you, if you think you just need a bar soap on your face, and I know you hear this with probably other skincare companies, you need these things. You really do. These peel pads, I am so in love with those. They can be used daily, and we're going to have to talk to Dr. Joe about that. He's going to give us more information. But they have 4 different exfoliation ingredients, but a very minor amount. So they can be used daily. And the pad actually has a little texture on one side, which for me, I just love putting this all over my face and being able to feel the dead skin cells slough off. Now, one thing that's so awesome about the cream, this is a day cream. So I use this in the morning. This is the last thing I put on before my SPF. But I will use this in the morning, and then I use our tallow at night. I love the tallow at night. Who loves to wake up with that tallow absorbed into their skin? It just feels so amazing. I'm hoping that we have uh, Dr. Joe, is he ready to join us? And maybe Teresa, can we go back to um, his picture so we can see him? And if you would please just introduce him, that would be beautiful. Until we get there. um,
Sorry, can you guys hear me okay?
yeah, now we can.
Yes, I do see Dr. Joe is
Yes,
connected. Dr. Joe, can you hear us okay?
I can. Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Well, we did do your intro. I'm not sure if you heard it, Joe, Dr. Joe, but we are so grateful and excited to have you on this call, sharing a little bit about our skincare products that I know Jenny will cover with you.
Great. Excellent. Well, thank you for inviting me on the call, and I'm excited about the product launch, and we'll certainly dig a little bit deeper into the products and some of the benefits that it provides for skincare.
I love it. Um, as you can see, we've got your awesome face up there,
Yeah.
and it's always fun to see, huh? And just some of the bullet points of your credentials. And we're so honored that you have been able to see what this product is all about. I know you and I sat on a Zoom with the founder and creator of these products, and I was impressed. I mean, we did it through translation, but I was pretty excited about what I've learned, and just seeing the transition from his skin to what, 20 years ago to now was
Right. Yeah.
extraordinary. So let's
Yeah.
go to the next slide. And I would love for you to, I wish that I had time to talk to you about this specifically before, but I'm going to be hearing first from you, just like everyone else. So tell us let's go to the next slide. And let's talk about this cream. I was just saying, I love using this cream in the morning. I use this as my final step just before SPF. Um, and maybe I should do it the other way around, but I love this cream. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this product, it really there's a lot of components to it. So it's not just a moisturizer. I mean, it has amazing moisturizing properties. A lot of the components are great moisturizers. It has hyaluronic acid, which by weight, it provides about 1,000 times moisturizing property per weight of the products as far as the hyaluronic acid. But a lot of the other ingredients actually are really good moisturizers as
The
well.
next step, the next screen, because I think it's going to point out those key ingredients.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we can go through that. Yep. So those are some of the key ingredients. The first one is filtrate. A filtrate is a fermented product, and there's different filtrates that are in products. Snail mucin has gotten pretty popular recently, so you'll see that in a lot of products. But those products really provide a lot of nourishment to the skin and are also very moisturizing as well. So you get, a lot of these components have multiple properties for the skin, both moisturizing, soothing, and also providing a healthy skin barrier and environment. And some of them are actually even antimicrobial. So it really does help maintain a healthy skin barrier.
One thing that I thought was so interesting is we talked about Rose of Jericho. And
Mhm.
one thing that was so interesting is that this particular product has no water. They don't use water as a filler. They've used Rose of Jericho. Do you have information on that you could share with us?
Actually, I wasn't familiar with it until our previous call. So I did a little bit of research on it. And it's in a lot of different Korean products that they will include that in the product base instead of water. A lot of products that are on the market, do contain water. But the Rose of Jericho is actually a much better moisturizer. We get a lot of moisturizing properties from that extract. And so I think that adds to the overall ability of the product to improve our moisturizing status. So.
Amazing. I know for me personally, I've been using this product for probably about 6 weeks now, and I have noticed really a nice improvement. And what I was talking about at the very beginning was my experience of Western beauty versus K beauty is very different. They are very focused on, like you said, the skin barrier, balancing the pH, and creating that foundation. And I have witnessed that with these two products dramatically. I've noticed fine lines going away. Even my neck is improving, which I'm really insecure about because I'm 57 and it's starting to really show on my neck. My age is showing on my neck. So I have really been diligent about using this and hoping to see a difference, and I am.
And
So
niacinamide, I can just briefly talk about that. That's in a lot of products. You will see that. It's gotten pretty popular recently. And it really helps overall with skin brightness and texture. So it's a really good component to have in the product. Yeah.
and that's what I bet I'm noticing an improvement with.
Yeah. And then adenosine, we could go back real quick. I was just going to do the adenosine. Adenosine's a yeast extract that has a lot of beneficial properties for the skin. It can help with soothing and as well as the centella extract vesicles. That is very soothing to the skin. So if you have someone who does tend to have more sensitive skin, they may have rosacea prone skin, those products are going to be really beneficial for soothing.
Good to know. I do know somebody with rosacea who hates it so much, and I think she would love to know that. Okay, and you kind of addressed hyaluronic acid, so that's good to know. How about this PDRV, this DNA? Do you know anything about that?
I don't. I'm not familiar with that. I would have to do a little bit of research with that.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what the PDRV stands for, so I would have to look into that. Yeah.
Okay. I know one thing I've been learning as I've studied Korean beauty care is, and maybe you can speak to any of these if they sound familiar, but spicules, which is a very exciting technology derived from coral. It's almost like a mini micro needling that you can apply daily or weekly, depending on the strength of it. That's something that we're looking at. PDRN is something I'm familiar with, and I have a feeling this PDRV is um, um, affiliated maybe or similar. It looks like it's coming from sodium, but one thing that we will see in our Korean future is PDRN, which is and maybe you're familiar with that too, but it's basically salmon DNA. And they are wild about this stuff over there, and it's supposed to be extremely beneficial for skin.
Yeah, I think it provides some of the building blocks, kind of like
Mhm.
peptides. So, and this does have peptides. I don't know if it's on the list here, but peptides are another common component in products. They're just small chains of amino acids, but they penetrate through the skin barrier very effectively and provides the building blocks for collagen and elastin in the skin.
Hmm, amazing. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. So I noticed that Korea K Beauty does collaborate sometimes with the French market as well, which is beautiful. They've really got their um, the smell down. So I'm excited about that. Looks like perfect. And honestly, this product does not have much of a smell. I think it's very minimal, which I think we all want when we're putting it on our face for the day. But unless you have anything to add here, let's just go to the next slide. I don't know if you have anything you want to add here.
I think looking at the product, one question I asked in our previous call was, is the product comedogenic? Because it does have such great moisturizers, as sometimes those can be occlusive and cause acne issues with certain individuals. And it sounds like based on their response that it really is not. So I think this product you could use morning and bedtime, without any issues. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, good. And would you recommend using it as a final step?
I would, yeah. So I would use it as a final step prior to your sunscreen in the morning. That's always the final step. But certainly you could use it after doing an active cleanse, or if you're gonna, as we get into the other product, after using the pads, then that would be a good. This is a great recovery product for that. Yeah. Mhm.
I love that. Definitely. I know for me, if I had a pad, an abundant supply of that, I'd be using them every day. But it's been very minimal, so it's been probably only every 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll get a shipment soon. But let's go ahead and go to the next screen and we'll talk about the pill pad. So I know that in Western beauty, a lot of times pill pads are something that you want to use minimally, like once a week, maybe exfoliating, not every day kind of thing. Let's talk about this one in comparison to that.
So this has a number of mild acids, which most of the products will have, the peel products. So I think tolerability wise, I think this is something you could use 2 or 3 times a week. And I think it would be very well tolerated. The nice thing with this superficial exfoliation that we get is that, as you can see, it does remove the dead skin cells, but it also allows our other products to penetrate and to do their thing. So that's why I kind of like the 1-2 punch with the peel pad and then the recovery with the Dublera. So
I love that. Yeah. And that's exactly what my experience has been. It's almost like when I've done a good cleanse, um, would you say use a toner and then the pill pad or pill pad then a toner?
no, I wouldn't use the toner. I would do a cleanse and then the peel pad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And no need to do a toner.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Because it kind of does help with, I mean, it gives the moisture that I'm looking for. Seems to tone that pH.
Mhm, exactly. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, well, I do notice that honestly, this is my favorite. I've loved this pill pad, and I have noticed definitely more brightness, less pores, just minimizing the pores, I guess, and just removing those dead skin cells has been really awesome. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide and maybe speak to this for us a little bit.
So your active acids are the bottom four products there. So those are all mild acids that will exfoliate. But then the nice thing is they're adding some of these other components that a lot of other pads do not have. And that's going to be the filtrate that we talked about briefly earlier. And those are going to be fermented products that really provide a lot of nutrition to the skin. The niacinamide, which is a brightening product, And then the adenosine, which is a yeast extract that also will really help with soothing and overall skin health and barrier health of the skin.
Awesome. I know, as I mentioned before, Western peel pads are pretty abrasive, and I think this product, it doesn't seem that way at all to me. Like you said, I feel very comfortable using it for 3 to 4 times a week.
And I think some of that's because of what they add to it. The centella is going to be very calming as well as the adenosine. So you have it restores some balance so you're not over irritating the skin.
Yeah. One of the questions I saw just come up, which is a good question, is there any alcohol in any of these products? Either of these products?
I didn't see any. And
I
there
didn't.
might be a tiny amount because there are some fermented products which can then that alone can produce a little bit of alcohol, but it doesn't look like there's much alcohol at all if I
Yeah,
look at it. So yeah.
same. Okay, let's go to the next slide. And so I think we covered this pretty well, just how to use it. Like I said, there are two sides to it. One is a smooth side, and the other one has a little texture to it. And that texture is what, for me, it feels like I'm getting all the dead skin cells off and able to really feel like I've got a very smooth surface to work with the cream. So I know that the day cream, or I call it day cream just because I use tallow at night and it just hydrates beautifully, this combination that I've been working with. And yes, how would a man use this product? Just like a woman. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, same like 3 to 4 times a week. I think the thing
Mhm.
for men is so often, and I bet Dr. Joe, you could vouch for this, but guys just maybe wash their face with soap occasionally. Um, there's a lot of skin cells that every human is needing to slough off, and definitely men can benefit from that.
Oh, for sure. And with guys, you have to keep it simple. Guys aren't going to do a multi-step routine.
Mhm.
So keeping it simple with two products, I think, is a great approach for guys. Yeah.
Perfect. I don't know where our slides went. Did they go away? Oh, I don't hear you, Teresa.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, I was muted. I was just gonna say, yeah, you guys basically cover both of our products. So thank you, Jenny, so much for doing this Q&A with Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe, it was incredible to have your perspective as a professional and being able to just go through our products. Is there anything additional that you guys would like to add?
One thing I just saw a question, which I thought was a good question. Where else can we use the pad? Honestly, I will use it all over my chest, basically from here to here. I am using that pad and cream. I treat my décolleté and my face the same.
Yeah, I agree. I think as long as you don't have a sensitivity to it, the neck can be a little more sensitive than other areas, but as long as it's, tolerable, then I think that's a great approach. Yeah.
Yeah, use.
And Dr. Joseph, I'm sorry, Jenny, to interrupt. We did have a question come through. I think we covered it, but do you mind going over the answer one more time?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Jimmy is asking, how would a man use this product? I assume after the shower. Does your shampoo or soap interfere with the process or effectiveness?
No, that won't interfere at all with it. I think it makes sense after showering would be a good time to utilize the product. Yeah, and
Yeah,
what I would recommend is just using a facial cleanser in the shower. You can keep it in the shower, cleanse the face in the shower, and then when you get out of the shower, then applying the moisturizing product. Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that. I was going to say, because you mentioned, guys, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Cleanse that face in the shower, and then once your skin dries, for me, I feel tightness and like it's begging to be moisturized. As soon as I use that pad and that cream, I am set, good to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, another thing, shoot, I was going to mention and I forgot, but it'll come back. It'll come back. Does anyone else
Well,
have questions?
Yeah, something that I wanted to mention, Jenny, we have a few questions about what markets are these products available in? So this is a great question. These products are only available in the US for now, and they are live in your back office right now as we speak. If you guys have any additional questions, now would be the time to drop those questions in the chat.
Teresa, do we have a slide on pricing?
Yes, 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 yes. That's a great
Okay,
question. Let me
let's
get
do
that.
that. I know everybody's dying to know. You guys, this is so exciting because you will not find this product anywhere for these prices. So as you can see, your regular pricing or retail pricing is going to be that 89, 120, and then the $41 for the cream. But we have negotiated a special price for retail price for $79.95 for the cream and $37.95 for the peel pads. But guys, all of you who are a member, you're going to get those prices of $69.95 and $29.95, and that is going to also give you CV, which is commissionable. So there's definitely nowhere in the world you're going to find that price for these awesome products. And so I would say get all that you can, give them, give them at shop, sell them at retail prices if you want. Make a good amount of money. Send people to your retail site and have them purchase. So that's really exciting. I am amazed at the negotiations that we've been able to have with the owner of this company and the pricing that he's giving us. It, as Teresa said, available in the US for now, and then it will be able to roll out in the future. I don't know how soon, but hopefully soon. The CV is mentioned there on the bottom, 40, and then you can see the pricing for the pads at $29.95 with the CV at, my screen is covering up the answer there, but
14 CV, 14.
so yep, there's commissionable volume right there, guys.
All right. Well, I don't see any questions in the chat. I think you guys did a great job, Jenny and Dr. Joe, in covering everything that we need to know so far about these two incredible products. Before we end this call, Dr. Joe, is there anything else you would like to add?
Nothing specifically, but I appreciate everyone being on the call and inviting me, and definitely looking forward to trying the products myself.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to your
Yep,
thoughts on them when you have.
definitely.
Thank you both so much. The recording will be available soon. We will post it on Facebook in case you have anybody that missed it. But other than that, thank you again, Jenny, and thank you, Dr. Joseph, for being part of this amazing call.
You're
Oh, sure.
welcome. I think these are available now, so go get it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.